Trump calls Netanyahu fucking crazy, immediately clarifies they're still besties in the greatest bromance ever. In what White House aides are calling a spirited exchange of views between two very stable geniuses, President Donald Trump confirmed Wednesday that he told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu he was fucking crazy during a heated phone call this week. The outburst came after Netanyahu apparently refused to hit pause on operations in Lebanon long enough for Trump to nail down his legacy-defining Iran peace deal, the one that's going to be bigger than the Abraham Accords, believe me. According to sources who were definitely not leaking, Trump unloaded on the Israeli leader, "You're fucking crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this." Trump later described the conversation on the Pod Force One podcast as him being a little bit perturbed. Not angry. Perturbed, the same word your accountant uses when you expense too many golf outings. "We get along great." Despite the expletive-laden dressing down, Trump insisted the two men remained the closest of allies. "I like Bibi a lot," he said, adding that they get along very well. This is the diplomatic equivalent of a married couple screaming at each other in the car and then telling the kids, "Mommy and Daddy are fine." Netanyahu's office reportedly responded with the international relations version of "he's just passionate," downplaying the rift as normal family friction between two leaders who occasionally need to yell before bombing the same targets again by dessert. Geopolitical experts, satirists and foreign policy analysts were united in their shock, not that Trump dropped an F-bomb on a world leader, but that it took this long. "Finally, someone said what we've all been thinking for years," said one anonymous European diplomat while eating croissants, "though usually we say it in French so it sounds classier." Meanwhile, Iran reportedly paused its own retaliation plans just long enough to send a sarcastic bouquet of flowers to the White House with a card reading, "Having fun yet?" What's next? Insiders predict the two leaders will be back to joint press conferences and awkward back-patting within days. Trump will claim he single-handedly forced peace through sheer negotiating brilliance, while Netanyahu will remind everyone that strong leaders sometimes need to ignore their best friends for a few more airstrikes. In the end, this changes nothing in the Middle East, except we all know the special relationship occasionally involves one head of state telling the other he belongs in an orange jumpsuit. At press time, Trump was reportedly on the phone with Netanyahu again, this time to complain about the coverage of their last phone call.